Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you another process video. This is another one that I'm using one of my pre-made backgrounds that I have in my pizza box that is like my go-to right now to try and bash these page kits and backgrounds that I have that were sitting around my room that I just kind of collected into this pizza box. So this one is using a stencil that I bought from Sandy Reversky, who is State Goddess on YouTube. She has her own little shop where she sells stencils, and so I had just run not glitter glaze, but stickos through the stencil for this 4th of July kind of background. Now, I didn't have a full sheet of scraps that would be able to frame this background, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it on the two sides, and it still gives some interest to it and doesn't leave it that stark white background that kind of gives me the shakes. And I am going to gut out this paper. Again, I like using this red and stripe and the Legos on the back, so I figure I can use it for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and right here I'm going to use it for part of my layering for my picture. My picture is of me, my brother-in-law, and my sister on 4th of July. We were sitting next door to where my house is, where they shoot off the fireworks, and just took a picture before the fireworks went off. Now what I'm doing is just kind of messy layering and ripping the bottom half off. I'm not real worried about whether or not the layers go all the way across the page because I'm going to be adding so many layers to it. It just adds different depths of color that will bring out the blue and the red that are in the background. So the next thing I'm doing is taking this scrap that's kind of a variegated, kind of blue whitewashed look, and I'm going to just kind of put it as a band across the bottom, ripping both ends. And then as I was cleaning up my scraps, I saw this other piece of red, so I decided to add a pop of that in as well, and just going to add that again to the back. Now that I have all my layers done, I was debating on where I would put the picture. Really would have liked it on the bottom right, but because we're all looking to the right, I felt it looked better on the left-hand side. So for my title, I'm grabbing these Vicki Boutin thickers, and I'm just going to say the good stuff because, again, I love fireworks and family, and it is the good stuff. And just going to add that right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go into these chipboard pieces that I have from Photoplay. It was from a summer collection, and it had a fireworks and then 2 rockets. So I wanted to pull those in. I don't think I had used that at all, or minimally. So I was happy to get a couple more items onto my layout. The next thing I'm doing is grabbing some wood veneer from Chadney. There was 2 speech bubbles, one that said ooh and ah. And if you know my family, we rehearse our oohs and ahs before the fireworks go off. So that was kind of appropriate for the fireworks. And then I just grabbed some stars and put those around. So because this is on a mixed media background and it's chipboard and wood veneer, I am going to use my wet adhesive to help hold everything down. So I just grabbed my Nuvo and adding a good amount of adhesive on the back of these wood veneer and chipboard pieces. And I'm also going to add a little bit more adhesive to the back of the title, just so everything stays stuck down and doesn't come off the background. And that is it for my layout. It took 20 minutes. I mean, now granted, the background was already done, and it took time to print the picture and pull the embellishments, but the actual making of the layout was 18 minutes. I really feel like using your scraps, you're kind of forced to use them and how they are, and so it kind of makes it quicker to actually make a layout. You take that thought away from it. Anyways, here's some close-ups for you. Please make sure you check out everyone who's playing along with Baby's Got Scrap this month, and we'll see you again on my channel for another process video. Have a great day.